Hi guys, welcome back to high yield intraday trading. Well, seems like some guys are really having some tough time because the trend lines are giving them some wrong signals. Okay, so we need to know here, guys, who is wrong, whether the trend lines or we. Yeah, so the topic that we are gonna discuss here today is about trend lines and how exactly do we use them. Okay, so first thing first, what are trend lines? So it's a tool that we use for technical analysis of the stocks, for trend identification and confirmations as well. Okay, so basically we draw it as a straight line that connects two or more upper or lower price points, and then we extend it to the future so that it can act as a line of support or as a line of resistance. Okay, now coming to the trends, how do we know if the trend is an uptrend or downtrend? Well, the uptrend, in an uptrend we have higher highs and higher lows, but the trend line should be drawn joining the higher lows. Okay, similarly in downtrend we have lower lows and lower highs, but the trend line should be drawn joining the lower highs. Okay, now having that said, how do we trade with this? Normally what people do is, when there is an uptrend and when the stock price breaks or closes below the trend line, they go short. Okay, and when there is a downtrend and when the stock price breaks or closes above the trend line, they go long. Now, is that right? And if it's right, then till what extent is it right? Now, we have such a misconception regarding the trend lines that the moment it breaks the trend line, we are like, wow, see, the trend line is broken, so let's go short or let's go long. No, this is wrong, guys. Well, we need to know exactly whether it was a valid or genuine breakout or just a fake one. Okay, that is the whole catch here. Okay, this is exactly what I'm gonna show you in this video. Alright, so having that said, let me take you to the trading terminal. I already have India Bull housing taken out here. Okay, and I have already drawn some diagrams here, so let me just go ahead and explain this. Now coming to the time frame, the time frame that you see here is a 1 day time frame. Okay, but that is just for an example. You can take 5 minutes, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 1 hour, anything you like. Okay, because in all the time frames you will see a trend and you can draw a trend line. Okay, so this time frame is just for an example. All right, now since we are talking about intraday, so 5 minutes will be the best one. All right, now the yellow line that you see here, the upper cones that you see here, okay, those are the higher highs. Okay, and the lower cones that you see here, okay, these all things are the higher lows. Okay, now but just by seeing this, you can very well say that this script is in an uptrend. Okay, so what do? You go ahead and draw a trend line. The purple line that you see here, that is a trend line. Okay, so it joins two or more lower points. Okay, and we extend it to the future. All right, so now this is the point. Let me go ahead and draw that. All right, so this is the point where the trend line was broken and the stock price closed below the trend line. Okay, so most of the guys, what they will do is they will go short at this position. Okay, now this is not right. We need to have the confirmation that the trend has actually changed from uptrend to downtrend. Now how do we have that confirmation? You need to look into the major swing low. In this case, this is the major swing low. Okay, this point, you draw a horizontal line over there. Okay, now only and only if the stock price crosses this line and if it closes below that, that is the time when we can confirm that the trend has changed from uptrend to a downtrend. Okay, in this case it is not even close to it. Okay, and you see it came down for a while for sure, and then it moved up again. Okay, so rather than shorting here, going long at this very position would be more profitable. Okay, so that is the exact reason why I always keep saying we need to know where exactly to use the technicals actually. Okay, so hope this is clear, guys. Just to repeat, just crossing the trend line will not confirm that the uptrend has changed to a downtrend. Okay, we need to mark the major swing low, and we need to wait to see if the candlesticks are closing below this particular line, and if it does, that confirms that the trend has changed from uptrend to a downtrend. Alright, now just to give you a more simpler view, I have drawn a diagram here. Okay, so the yellow line that you see here is the trend line, and the green lines that you see here, they are making higher highs and higher lows. Okay, and at this very point it crosses the trend line. Okay, now this does not give you the confirmation that the trend has changed. Okay, what will give you the confirmation? This line will give you the confirmation. Okay, the line which is drawn at the major swing low, only if the price crosses this line and closes below that line, that is the point when we can confirm that, I'm sorry about that, that is the line when we confirm that the trend has changed from an uptrend to a downtrend. Okay, if you take any position just by seeing the cross that is happening at the trend line, you can very well expect the trend to be again going up. Okay, so that is something which will go against you. Okay, hope now this is clear. Okay, now let me take an example of another thing, another script, that is Godrej India. This is a good example that I saw here. So just to go ahead and draw a quick trend here, this has been making good higher highs and higher lows. Okay, higher high, higher low, higher high, high low, higher high again, higher low, high high, high low, and a higher high. Okay, so this is the point which has which is the higher high as of now, the recent swing high it is. Okay, now let me go ahead and draw a trend line here. So we take the example of, like, we touch 2 or more swing lows and we extend it to the future. Alright, now the green line that you see here is the trend line. Okay, now this is the point where the trend line is broken. Okay, and the stock price closes below it. Okay, now we still are not in a situation to decide whether this is a valid a trend change or not. So what do we do right now? We draw a horizontal line at the major swing low. In this case, this is the major swing low. Okay, if you are at this point, even this can be a major swing low. Okay, so it did broke the major swing low in both the situations, and it is coming down. Okay, so this is a kind of setup that we can consider as a valid trend change. Okay, that is, the trend is actually changing from an uptrend to a downtrend. Okay, so knowing the major swing low is very important here. Okay, and also knowing that only if the candle closes below the recent or the major swing low will tell us the fact that whether the trend has changed or not. Okay, so hope this is clear, guys. Now the same thing applies to a short position. So let me just show you quickly here. So let's say this is a trend line. Okay, and just a moment. Okay, and this is the stock movement that we are seeing here. Okay, so this is the stock movement that we are seeing here. Okay, now this guy is making continuous lower lows and lower highs, which gives us the confirmation that this is nothing but a downtrend. Okay, and at some point what it did was it crossed the trend line. Okay, now is this the confirmation? Is this the confirmation that the trend has changed? No. What will be the confirmation? The confirmation will be when you draw a horizontal line, okay, from the major swing high. So So in this case, this point is the major or the recent swing high. You draw a horizontal line here. Only and only if the stock price crosses this line and closes above it, that will give us a confirmation that the trend has changed from a downtrend to an uptrend. Okay, or else it has all the chances that it can go up till here, or even it can touch that swing high, and then it retraces back again and makes a new swing low or a new lower low. Okay, so hope you guys are clear here, guys. I mean, how do we make use of a trend line? How do we confirm that a trend has actually changed or not? What is a genuine trend change, and what is a fake trend change? Okay, hope that is clear here. Okay, so having that said and shown, I hope now we can draw the summary that trend lines are not wrong. The wrong is something that we are doing because we don't know how to analyze the technicals. Yeah, so technicals are never wrong, guys. We just need to know how exactly to use them at the right place at the right time. Alright, so I hope this video would give you a fair idea of how to trade with trend lines and be in profits. So that's all for now, guys. As always, I request please do like and subscribe my YouTube channel, and also join in my Discord channel for more actions over there. You all have a good day. And yeah, guys, just want to take 30 seconds of yours to remind you about our training program commencing on 16th of September 2017, and we are getting tremendous response for the seat or slot reservations. So we request you to book your slots at the earliest, as it is a first come first serve basis. Please visit www.HYIELTTradings.com/trainings to get the details about the training program. We have mentioned everything there, and we would also request you to visit www.HYIELTTradings.com/testimonials, where we have posted the feedbacks that we have been provided by the trainees who are in the present batch. Make sure to click on the view details button on each of the feedbacks. That will show you the original email from the respective trainees. We just want to prove that we are genuine, and we really look forward for your learnings to make you an independent trader. That's the whole reason why we are showing you the real emails. Thanks much.